Hey, Dr. Shane's back with another Friday 5-minute magic tip. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Looking forward to some time off and rest. I'm coming to you live from the Capitol Reef National Park, hoping you guys can see a little bit back there as the sun peaks up. Wanted to share a little message with you guys about vacation and how you vacation in DPC. So I want to talk a little bit about that today. I want to start off with this little quick video so you can see some of the things that I saw this week.
Hey, Dr. Shane here. Out in Little Arches in Utah. What an incredible, incredible place. Hope you guys are getting out and seeing the world. Nothing like being a DPC doctor, spending time with other DPC guys, and hanging out and enjoying God's creation.
So that's just a little snippet of our vacation here with some DPC docs here in Utah. And so just a common question that comes up in DPC is, how do you vacation? What do you do? How do you get out? You're starting out and it's just busy. You're just you by yourself. The simple answer is you just find a way to make it work. When you got to grind it out and you're first starting out DPC, many ways to do it, but you got to think about what it takes to grind it out and get started. When you or there'll be trade-offs. You just have to keep that in mind. In starting your DPC, there's always going to be trade-offs, and there's no way around it. You guys see that? What the heck? You never know what you're going to see out here in Utah. So think about the trade-offs that you'll have to make as you're starting your DPC. You may have to moonlight. You may have to work really long hours to start the business, learn more about business, less time on vacations. You may make less money for a while. So there's always going to be trade-offs when you start. Um, that's not to say you can't get some time off and do some things. So that'll be just something to think about as you start your DPC. So starting's a grind, and you just got to think about that. There's no way around it. Uh, you're not going to get a whole lot of time in your first year for vacation, but there is this invention called the cell phone. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. So you can use this a lot as you when you're starting your DPC. You're going to use it for your patients, but you can take a few days here and there. Take your cell phone with you, and connect with patients as needed. You're going to let them know. You're going to tell them, hey, I'm out for Thursday, Friday. I'm closing down. I'm going to take a long weekend, recharge my batteries. Patients understand that you need time off as well, and I can just hear the screams from the back row. Oh, if I take my cell phone, I'm not really getting time off. That they're still going to bug me. But patients understand you need time off. I'll be shocked if you get a lot of calls or messages with your cell phone. But again, it comes back to those trade-offs, right? When you're first starting out, there's just a little bit of trade-offs here and there to get your business going. And with the trade-offs, it takes time and energy to get your business started. It doesn't matter what the business is, but to have something awesome later, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years down the road, you can create an awesome business, and then you can take the vacations that you really want to do. You'll be making more income. You'll have some help that can be around. So as time goes by and you build up your practice, you will get more and more time for the vacations. Your patients will know you better. They'll understand that you need time off as well. So in your first year or two, maybe you take 3 or 4 long vacations, 3 or 4 long weekend type vacations. But as you grow, maybe you're adding a nurse, and the nurse keeps your office open. Maybe they do refills. Maybe they set up appointments. Do some troubleshooting for you, which can really run through some things and make things easier for you. As you get into 2, 3, 4, 5 years in practice, if you want to take a longer vacation, maybe you have a local DPC doc that can cover you. You guys can cover each other. Maybe there's you have a buddy who's a family doc who can cover you, and you slip him some cash under the table to help you cover stuff. Maybe it's a really good local urgent care that would just do acute care visits for you if you need it for a week. So there's a couple of ways you can really attack that. So just think about, be creative. Think about ways that you could slip out and get a little vacation in there. And maybe down the road you hire a partner, maybe a nurse practitioner, a PA, or another doc, and obviously you guys can cover each other as you're gone. It just takes time to build up that practice and to get that extra help in that time. But if you let your patients know, most patients are really respectful. In fact, if you have someone who's mad or pissed off that you're going on vacation, they're probably not the kind of patient you want to have anyway. So you might want to think about that. So you need to get out, wind down, relax, boost up your mind and your heart. That's the DPC way. Make it work. Find a way to get out. Autonomy and freedom is your friend, and so that's the best thing to do. It's just going to be a little bit grind when you get started, but you'll figure it out. So I hope you guys found this helpful. You can send me an email if you want to connect. DPC Drshane at dpcmagic.com. Drshane at dpcmagic.com. Love to chat with you. Until then, you guys.